Hello. Today we are looking at a case out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. This case has stirred anger, legal questions, and community reckoning, and you will hear why. It centers on Jesse Mack Butler, who is a high school athlete whose actions and legal outcome have ignited debate about privilege, justice, and accountability.
Okay, so let's just start with the facts. The case is still evolving. We'll walk through what's publicly known and what remains unclear, how the system responded, and how some are going to say the system failed.
We'll also explore the wider context, institutional ties, community expectations, the voices of victims, and the question of power. I just want to give a disclaimer. This episode could be considered graphic and it will contain discussions of sexual violence and may be disturbing to some listeners. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to play a small part of a Fox News interview, and this is with the Oklahoma State Representative, JJ Humphrey. And you can hear that he is calling for an investigation into this case.
We need an investigation into what's actually going on and get evidence to prove that this court is corrupt and that they are letting sex offenders go.
That's tough to listen to. I mean, it's like he's fighting a losing battle and he wants to just get his voice heard. Now, the individual at the center of the story is Jesse Mack Butler. Jesse is a teenager in Stillwater, Oklahoma. At the age of 17, he was arrested on multiple felony charges. That's including rape, sexual battery, domestic assault by strangulation, and that's not it. There's actually more.
In early 2024, allegations arose from two separate relationships with 16-year-old girls, and this is according to court documents. One victim alleged repeated sexual assaults and physical violence, including being choked to unconsciousness.
The initial police affidavit says that the first victim told officers when she tried to stop his sexual advances, he put his arms around her neck and strangled her until she lost consciousness. Her doctors said that she needed surgery to repair the damage that was done to her neck, and said that if he had choked her, get this, just 30 seconds longer, she would have passed away.
The second victim described things similar to the first victim, including intimidation, threat, and physical force. Court records indicate that there was incriminating video evidence found on Butler's phone showing the choking.
Mm. By March 2025, Butler was facing 10 counts of rape-related charges, including first-degree attempted rape, rape by instrumentation, sexual battery, forcible oral sodomy, domestic assault, and battery by strangulation.
The story attracted attention not just because of the obvious severity of these alleged acts, but also because his status as a high school athlete and the family and their institutional ties that are involved.
Yeah, one of the important pieces of this is Jesse Butler's father is Mac Butler Sr. He's a longtime college football administrator, including years as director of football operations at Oklahoma State University.
That means the family lived in Stillwater, Oklahoma, which is a community where athletic success and institutional standing matters. And the son of a prominent athletic operations staffer who obviously was also a high school athlete. This background set certain expectations, and it also opens questions about how this case was handled.
Yeah, the legal classification of teen charged during the process. He was originally charged as an adult, then reclassified as a youthful offender, which significantly changed possible sentencing. This happened because he struck a deal with the district and that immediately changed the classification.
Some critics argue that his family's standing and ties to the athletic world may have influenced the case. For example, in how the youth offender status was granted or in plea negotiations. I want to be clear, though, there is no public proof of undue influence yet, but the appearance of privilege is strong and has stirred public debate.
Definitely. Even one state representative declared the process corrupt, saying it reeks of favoritism.
In October 2025, yes, I said 2025, this just happened, news broke that Jesse Butler had pleaded no contest to multiple felony counts. And under the plea deal, his status was as a youthful offender, as Amy said earlier. What does this mean? This means he avoided immediate prison and instead he will be under rehabilitative supervision through the juvenile system until his 19th birthday.
Mm. The potential prison sentence he faced originally was up to 78 years. Yet, under the youth offender program, that sentence is suspended. So, as long as he complies with conditions, which are community service and a rehabilitation plan, this basically means a year of community service, and he does not have to register as a sex offender.
The victims' families and local community members have obviously expressed outrage. I want to read a little snippet from one of the victim impact statements. So, this is a direct quote. "You didn't just strangle me with your hands. You strangled my voice, my joy, my ability to feel safe in my own body."
My heart just breaks for her. And also others, many feel justice was not done, particularly given the severity of the alleged acts, including that's choking to unconsciousness and threat to kill if the victim spoke out. The case has reunited discussion about whether youthful offenders should face adult charges for serious crimes and how family and institutional power may affect outcomes.
Let's dig deeper into the question of how the personal and institutional ties may have shaped this case. Jesse's father, as Amy said earlier, Mack Butler Sr., had an influential role at OSU athletics and a respected resume in the coaching and in administrative world. The shift from adult charges to youthful offender status came at a key moment in the legal process. And the plea deal avoided prison time in favor of rehabilitation and a suspended sentence.
Yeah, and those elements, they raise questions. And some of those questions are, was the youthful offender designation driven purely by law because the acts occurred before the age of 18, or did an external influence play a role? Also, did the institution, the school, the athletic department, local communities strive to protect its reputation? And that would be why they would maybe push for a more favorable outcome. And you can look at, did the victim's welfare and public safety take secondary priority to preserving the athlete's future and reputation of the ones who are connected to him?
The prosecutor's office has defended its decision, saying it followed state law regarding youthful offenders and that the law allows for rehabilitation rather than incarceration for minors.
But the counter argument is about optics and fairness. Other teenagers without family prestige might not get the same leniency. The representative's call for a grand jury investigation shows that community trust, it's been broken.
From a true crime storytelling perspective, the interplay of athletic prestige, institutional connections, youth status, and a serious crime makes this case a rich one. The stakes are high, the emotions raw, and the outcomes obviously are controversial.
Yeah, well, now what does this case tell us about the justice system? Here's a few takeaways. The use of youthful offender statuses in cases of serious violent crime continues to be contentious. Institutional prestiges that would be athletic schools, well-connected families, may create a perception of bias in the legal process. And also, victims' voices and trauma may be sidelined when systems prioritize rehabilitation by offenders.
The supervision period for Butler lasts until his 19th birthday under the juvenile system. If he violates that, the full suspended sentence may be triggered.
Mm. But yeah, still, the public is asking, is rehabilitation enough when the harm was so great? And will the accountability, if something happens again, will the process be transparent? What will they do if, say, years from now he does offend again or someone else is hurt?
For the victims and the community, healing isn't just about this individual case, but about the trust in these institutions. They want to see structural changes. How are complaints handled? How high school athletics programs respond? How victims are supported. Number one, on this podcast, Amy and I are always going to advocate for victims. And I have to personally say, I think this is disgusting. I hope there is an investigation into what I think clear corruption, and the victims deserve no less. What they and their families have been through and are still going through, this just happened. It's unfathomable. And I want to say this is exactly why victims don't come forward. There's actual video of him choking one of these victims. There's more than one victim, and this kid got zero jail time.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, it's sickening. And what is that telling of future victim, not necessarily his victim, but another victim of sexual violence? What, who was going to support you? Who's going to believe you if you come forward? No, that's sick.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
even as we're reading through this, I'm like, I'm so mad right now. I'm like,
Yeah, it's frustrating because,
yeah,
like you said, there was video evidence to back up this girl's story. And he's just getting community service. And as long as he does okay when he's 19, he's just free to go do what he wants to do.
which is like a year or something. It's
Yeah, it's
nothing.
not that far. I
No,
mean, I don't, it's really no different than being a normal teenager who has to abide by your parents' rules, really.
exactly. I just, like, my blood pressure is high right now. I'm so pissed. I don't understand. I mean, I say I don't understand, but then I do because, for example, rich people, look what's going on with Diddy. There was video of him as well, and he's going to be out of jail in a couple of years. So,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, they sat there and watched a video of him kicking the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And, well, hmm,
That's what
I
happens
don't
if you have
understand.
money, guys. That's what happens.
Well, that's not the kind of money that I want.
Nope.
But I also believe that if someone ends up into money or something, it's going to really determine on what kind of person they was before. So I don't think I would be like that. I'd like to hope not, because some of these individuals, and in court cases like this, it's proven true. If you have enough money or enough prestige, you can get away with whatever.
Right. And I always think, if I had all the money in the world, what would I do? I would definitely start an animal sanctuary and I would be giving my money away.
Just do
Not,
something to help.
yeah, I would not be using my money and or power to take advantage of others. I mean, this is next level. It's not even taking advantage of others. It's just being a complete psychopath criminal. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the ruling. I just don't understand how this is okay and what makes me comfortable in standing on what I believe and speaking about what I believe so firmly is because there is video. You can look at it with your own eyes to back up what she said. And then you also have a doctor who has to, I'm not sure if he performed the surgery or referred her out to a surgeon, but they had to correct what had been hurt in her neck. And it wouldn't have been much longer, what, 30 seconds, did I say, if he would have kept strangling her, that she would not be here anymore? That's violent.
yeah. And shout out to JJ Humphrey for using his voice as a state representative to try to get this investigation happening.
Absolutely. We definitely need more just like him.
Yeah. And if this case speaks to you, do the same. Post on your social, get the word out there. I would imagine the more people that they hear from, the more likely it is that this investigation could happen.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure we would have to go digging or it wouldn't be too hard to find, but there is a way to call somebody and demand something to be done. If people started doing that, I mean, you never know. I don't know.
Yeah. And I'll make a post at some point after this goes live, and I'll find that information and put it up for people.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely do that. But thanks for joining us with this deep dive on the case of Jesse Mack Butler. It's a story of power, privilege, trauma, and the blurred lines between youth and accountability.
And if you or someone that you know is affected by sexual violence, please reach out for help and support. There are anonymous places that you can go to. And once this airs, I will give that information out for people as well because I want people to have that. And if there's, I don't even know what the chances are, but if there are any of the victims that hear this, we are 100% behind you and we'll try to get more people to get this investigation to happen.
Absolutely. And if you are a victim of this ever have been, please take care of yourself. If you need someone to talk to, there's plenty of places, like Dawn said, that you can go and it's confidential. Get your body checked out, make sure your health is well, and just look for other ways of support. It's okay to tell people.
Yes. We will meet back here in 2 weeks. We'll be doing the paranormal portion of our Ed Gein trio. Thank you so much for listening and for your support. We appreciate it so much. Follow us on our socials. And yeah, I guess that's
Yeah.
it.
We appreciate you. And like Dawn said, follow our socials, look out for our next episodes. We've got a lot of pretty cool stuff coming in. I'm excited about it.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.